Welcome back to Trojan Poetry. We are all the way up to episode 98, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky 98.
98.
Yep, the 98ers.
That's the year my daughter was born.
Yeah. Are you serious? 98?
Yeah,
wow.
she's 20.
There you go. That was a good year.
Yeah.
That was a very good year.
Yeah.
And, all right, so we have a poem that I picked this time. It's called Stray Crow, and I thought it would be fitting because I'd say fall has definitely hit Chicago. I mean, we went from 70 to 40 overnight a couple days ago, and so here we go, El Nino. It's all global warming. But anyway, let's segue from El Nino to Stray Crow by Ned Balbo, and he is a professor in the MFA program at Iowa State. Once, long ago, I played the rescuer to your lost kin, Stray Crow. Not 10 years old, I found a soaked, near-drowned bird in the filter of our pool. Is water memory, the flood that bears us stunned into what's next? If so, then I'm surprised that we're so calm, one of us having flown somehow through time, some cosmic rip intangible yet near. It must be you because I'm all grown up and you're still black, bright black, like polished stone, layered, engraved. You're grounded but alive, and if you had the power of speech, would you bring news of that boy or perhaps his father who removed you, saved, till you took flight? Today I find you, tail askew, successor or original, where you took shelter after storms now hobbled. Stairwell dweller, towel caught, eyeing movement through the weave and basket lid, you glimpse my wife. She drives us to the rescue in her stalwart Saturn, having traveled time to be with me and save you too. What joins us is some pattern no one knows, that prints its secret text upon our lives. And when the sign appears, a flaming phoenix nailed to a post, I know I'm in the present, not the past, from which you flew, Stray Crow, the ride uphill, sun-crossed, leaf-shaded, heading into light.
All right, so we just did an episode where we ate delicious pear sandwiches.
Well, a week ago we did that episode.
And we're just wearing the same clothes by happenstance.
Right, I mean, I do sleep here on a cot at school, so...
So I was still a little distracted from that pear sandwich.
Okay, so you weren't paying attention at all.
I was trying to, and there's a class out there that's also making noise, and I was distracted.
Okay, so you're not taking any responsibility.
None for what I'm about to say here.
Okay, this is going to be great.
Obviously, there's the two parts to the poem, like the first half and the second half. We've got the phoenix at the end, which suggests rising or regrowth or rebirth, right? And we had the idea of that there's not one crow, but like it could be he sees a crow. He saved the crow from the pool. No, the crow in the pool was dead. No, near drowned.
Near drowned. And it does fly off. He said.
But then it comes back, maybe, or a different crow. So there's that interchangeability of crows. That it seems like an important concept here. The fact that he throws in his wife and how he and his wife are, she takes time for him. She has time with him. And so I guess I was curious about the word stray. Like why stray crow? Like are they usually like a murder of crows, right? Like this is for some reason this is one that has wandered away
from
the flock.
Yeah.
And maybe
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say like maybe like he feels, but he's with his wife. And again, I'm totally spitballing it here because so somehow the sense of rebirth and belonging, I guess, is what I took away on the first hearing of it.
Yeah, at the
while
end.
distracted by delicious pear sandwiches.
Right. So,
okay, what did you think?
But I mean, who can blame you?
Yeah.
Well, I read this and I really like the line at the end of the first stanza, is water memory. And then I noticed the very last line of the first stanza, till you took flight, rhymes with heading into light as the last line. So I saw a parallel there. Who removed you, saved, till you took flight. Sun-crossed, leaf-shaded, heading into light. And I really like the positive ending because we've read many poems which don't necessarily have a positive ending. And I thought it was really, kind of a weird way to suddenly think that just because you did this in childhood, it's the same exact thing again. Or is it? Obviously this made a huge impact on him when he was able to save that crow as a child. And he thinks about his father, and now he's the father, right? Or he's the adult who is repeating the same pattern again, and that has this deep meaning to him. Right. I think the idea of saving a life and watching the crow able to fly off he gets this sense of
Right.
accomplishment. And
Yeah.
I was thinking back a week ago when we read the previous poem, When I Was Eating a Pear.
I'm supposed to remember that a week ago.
By Billy Collins, where he took a simple moment and turned it into this cosmic event.
Right.
And here we have a seemingly simple moment, some cosmic rip, intangible yet near, through time. So it suddenly turns into this time traveling. Did this crow fly through a rip in time to be with him again?
Right.
And
Or what is the pattern? Like there's some pattern and he can't figure out.
yes, he's
the
trying
mystery of
to.
it, yeah.
But the bottom line is that it's alive and it's able to fly off at the end, just like
Right.
it did during childhood. So it is a repeat in a way.
Which seems very positive for once.
Yeah. Hey, we did it.
Thanks for watching. Join us on TrojanPoetryDGN.blogspot.com or on Twitter at TrojanPoetryDGN.